Hello, my beauty buddies. I got back from Generation Beauty in Los Angeles last night at about 12:30 a.m. Had to get up at 6:30 for work, and poor Danielle got sick at 1:30 in the morning. So if I haven't covered up the tired eyes real well, that's why I might look a little tired. But I wanted to film this to show you what I got. And I will also have an additional video or two, I don't know, it depends how long it is, kind of a little vlog of the whole trip and kind of what it looked like inside the venue, waiting in line, what the different booths were doing. So I will put that out. I just have to get all the video off my phone. So, it's probably not going to be, well, I mean, I've got an iPhone 6 Plus. So, I mean, that's a pretty darn good camera. So it's not going to be bad, but I'm holding it. I don't have a tripod with me, so it won't be the most beautiful quality, but you can really see what it was like to be there. So I'll have that coming up next. But I know everybody's really interested in, what did you get? What did you get? So I have the day 1 and day 2 goodie bags, plus I have this other bag all full of stuff that I got. So I will just go ahead and get started. I have not opened these yet. This just kind of untied. I did kind of peek at Danielle's when she was opening hers and looked at what she got a bit, but I really haven't looked, and I don't know, I probably have some different colors and different items than she does. The way this worked was, just real quickly, I got my ticket for $80. I finally got confirmation from Danielle that she did want to go, and so I got hers, and they had a little flash sale, and it was $75. Apparently, if you order really early and find out about it, there's a $50 Pioneer ticket. And then if you get it in May, which is the month, it was this last weekend of the 30th, then it's $150. But I think that they were sold out, but then it looked like they had tickets on the site again. So I think they sell out of Pioneer, then they sell out of the, $80 tickets, and then they put up the $150. So it kind of goes in batches, because I'm like, oh my gosh, they're sold out. But then they were, they had tickets available again like a week or two before this. So I'm guessing on that, but that's how it seemed. And you go in. It's a 2-day event. It was from 11 to 5, and then it was from 11 to 3. And we had these big plans. We're going to get there because, you buy your ticket, but you have to register. You have to go and give them your ticket, and then they give you a lanyard, which I have mine in here that I can show you. So this is the lanyard that you wear, and you just keep it on. This is your ticket. You need this to get in the second day. And you do have in and out privileges if you want to leave, which I thought we were going to do and go to lunch, but they had food trucks. So the whole thing's up on top of a garage, okay? This giant, one of those big giant white tents, and all the vendors are in there. And when you go outside, they have restrooms. They're porta potties, but they're the nice ones with running water with a sink, not yucky porta potties. It's more like a real bathroom. Although they didn't have a hook to hang your purse on. So that would be my only complaint about the bathrooms. But they had food trucks. They had like 6 different food trucks with crepes and Mexican food and Greek food and burgers and an ice cream and cookie one. And I mean, there was pretty much anything you'd want there. And then they had the Vita Coca people were giving out their coconut water, like the pineapple or the plain or the mango, which was absolutely delicious. And the Honest Tea people were giving out samples. They were just giving little cups out of their different iced teas, but you could try as many as you wanted. So that was pretty cool. So I was under the impression that we needed to get there at 9 o'clock to register to get in at 11, but we did not get into LA until 3 a.m. because we hit traffic going out of the Bay Area, which added at least an hour and a half, and then they shut down Highway 5. I mean, they actually had the barricades. You had to get off and detour, and it took us forever. Our 5.5-hour trip was probably like 9.5. It was ridiculous. We should have just ended up in San Diego. But we drove because, my husband wanted to come along, and for 3 of us to fly, it was just like stupid amount of money. Plus, then you'd have to rent a car. So we drove, and we got there at 3:30. So we didn't even get out of bed, Danielle and I, until 10 o'clock. And we got there, around 11:15 or so. But it was fine. We walked right at the registration, gave them our tickets. They gave us our lanyards. We went right in. And then the fun began. And I'll do another video about all that, like I said. So let's get to the goods here. So the first item in here, this is like the only kind of letdown item because it was so tiny. It just fell out of here. I thought this would be larger. It's a Smashbox primer, and it's just a little tiny 1/4 of an ounce. But this does last a long time, and I do like it. So that is the first little item. So that's not very exciting, but don't worry, it gets better. Oh God, and the stuff they're giving out in the booths. Wait till I get to that bag. I mean, full-size foundations. I mean, and not the cheap ones either. Then there was this, the fairest of them all. which is a Spellbound Beauty Sponge, and it's a Disney one, so how cute is that? So who makes this? This is by, London, Soho, New York. Then Bare Minerals had Nude Perfection, and there are 3 mini lipsticks in here, it looks like. Let's see here. They're all nicely wrapped up. So these are the 3 little lipsticks, and I'm not going to swatch everything now, this will just take too long, but I'll just real quickly show you the colors. So yeah, pretty nude colors, which I love nude colors, kind of pinky colors. So those will be great. I'm very excited about those. My mom, I was telling her about this. She's like, you're not going to need makeup for like a year. We got these Ardell lashes, and these are the Demi Wispies. I really have to start getting my lash game on because, oh my gosh, at Ardell, you could go up there and they would just hand you lashes if you wanted, or they put them on. So I just waited a couple minutes in line. Well, that one, yeah, maybe 5-10 minutes. And they put them on, and then I had like lashes all day. And then they also, at Oscar Blondie, they had a place where they would like do your hair, they'd braid it, they'd curl it, whatever you wanted. And it looked gorgeous, but it was like an hour line. And I mean, I still did not get through everything I wanted to. I mean, I still missed some places. So next year I have to have a better game plan for this. I need like more people so we can tag team all this. So if any of you are going to be there, let me know. We will have a plan so we get to everything. Okay, there's a Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, my favorite mascara in the world. So I love that. Then there was an IT Cosmetics. This is the Hello Lashes. So this is their mascara, which I haven't tried. I really like IT Cosmetics, so hopefully I will like that a lot. There's a brush from Crown, and this is just a little, does it have a number on it or anything? I don't know, but a little blush brush. I mean, you know, nice, kind of very soft. And this is an Oscar Blondie dry shampoo, and it's the medium cleanse. And there's a Tarte Lip Surgeons. Oh, look at that color. This is Galani Cosmetics, and it's a lipstick. Very bright fuchsia pink. That's very pretty. And they were saying that the 2 goodie bags together for the 2 days would end up being a $200 value. So all this is supposed to add up to $200. This is Laneige, I believe that's how you say it. They were making a big deal about their BB cushion. So this is where, in here there'll be like a little applicator, and then you'll push on the sponge, and there'll be different colors here, I'm assuming. Let's see. Yes, they've got a light, medium, and dark, so that's nice. It'll nail polish, and this is China Glaze, and it has little specks of like confetti in it. It's kind of a clear coat with, looks like yellows and pinks, and it really just looks like confetti cake, or you throw in the air. So this is Pinup Pink Shiny Lip Gloss by Sephora. I am so excited for this. This is a Cella highlighting pencil. I have one of these. I have a lighter color though than this, I believe. This is the, oh my God, no, it's Ivory Lace. I love this. So I use this here all the time, you know, and on the inner corners, and I put it underneath my lighter eyeshadows because it just helps them pop more. Even with a primer underneath, having this underneath somehow just gives it an even better pop. I'm so psyched because I only have one, and I would love to be able to have one for travel or my purse or something. So yay, I'm totally thrilled with that. This is a Cargo Swimmables eye pencil. Okay, yeah, so this is hysterical. They had actual guy models the second day, maybe they on the first day too, and I didn't see it, but they were like in swim trunks, and then they were standing on little pedestals, and of course they're all muscular, and they were giving you an eye pencil, like a mini, like this at the booth, and then you were supposed to draw on the guy. I don't know if they gave you a separate one to draw on the guy with, because that doesn't seem really hygienic, does it? They were having you draw with the one they gave you, but people were like drawing on the guys, so. Oh, and this looks like a really pretty color. It's kind of like a, it looks almost like a dark plummy brown. And it's very waterproof because I told my daughter it's waterproof, and then she took hers, the mini that she got, and like drew something on her leg and could not get it off until I gave her makeup remover. It was pretty funny. She even had tried with a little bit of soap. All right, last but not least is NYX, and what is in here? Hey, that's weird. Feels like there's only one thing in here. My daughter's had a whole bunch of stuff in hers. So that just goes to show these bags are not all the same, because I heard people saying, oh, you got that and I didn't get that. So mine has one high voltage lipstick in a color that I will really like, because I like these lighter lipsticks. My daughter's has like 6 items in it. I might have to get her bag and show you what she got if it's significantly different, but this is the first thing. She got like 3 or 4 lipsticks, and I think maybe a concealer. I mean, so her little lace bag wasn't so sadly empty like mine, but who knows? She hit the jackpot there. So that was the day 1 bag. My daughter's bag, actually, she had a totally different day 1 bag. I mean, I'm just thinking about it. She had a set of 3 different beauty blenders, like one with a pointy end, not the Beauty Blender brand, the Soho ones, but it was a set of 3 different ones. So it looks like, they really did mix up what people got. Here's day 2, my day 2. So let's see what's in here. Maybe it would be interesting. Maybe I'll do a haul part 2. All right, the first item out is the Sephora Lotus Mask. This is Pacifica Purified Coconut Water Cleansing Wipes. Can never have too many of those. And I believe, oh yeah, I think these smell really, really good. Danielle opened hers. Yes, they do. They smell so good. They smell like vacation. They smell like a pina colada kind of, but in a subtle good way, not, strong and fake. All right, Be a Bombshell Glowing Goddess. So I'm not sure if this is a bronzer or a blusher. Let's see. It's a very pretty blush. I'm not sure how this is showing up on camera because it's looking to me pink in the viewfinder, but it's actually more of a peachy coral color, but subtle. Definitely more coral, not really very pink. It's looking really pink to me here. This is a microdermabrasion scrub by Derma E. I didn't get to this booth. They were doing a skin analysis to tell you how much sun damage you had, and then they had products that they were recommending, and they were giving out a facial mist. A girl I met did it, but I never got there. This is a very bright blue LA Girls Glide Gel Liner. Lush. It smells so good. This is a sea vegetable hand and body soap. So that is wonderful. Whoop. Oh, it's that way. Now, Lush, they had a beautiful little booth. It looked really cool. And it said they were giving away a do-it-yourself lip scrub. So I thought you'd leave a little product. But we got there and we went straight there, like within the first, I don't know, not straight there, but within the first hour, because that's Danielle's favorite. She loves Lush. And guess what? They had nothing. They had a girl doing hand scrubs for you, and you could enter a contest, but they had no giveaway. It was such a bummer. But, what are you going to do? I mean, I guess not everybody can give everything away. This is by Dermalogica. They have I think it's a newer line. I've never heard of it before, but it's all having to do with, acne care. So this was great because I got a foaming wash, and the kids, they'll enjoy this. I just don't seem to really, I never had bad breakouts, and I really don't know that I'm older and not, teenager anymore. This is Pacifica Mermaid Aqua Coconut Infused Mineral Eyeshadow. And this is a very pretty kind of a sea foam, kind of bluey green color and it looks like there's some gold highlights to it. I don't know if you can see that, but that looks beautiful. I really like the Pacifica eyeshadow that I have. I only have one by them. This is Saint-Tropez 1 Hour Tan. Okay, this is hysterical. When we were in the car, Danielle opened hers up and she was like, oh, what is this? She thought it was lotion or something. And then she ended up like with it on her fingers. And then I said, well, just smooth it on your legs. Well, she kind of like did 2 streaks. So now she had 1 tan finger or 2 tan fingers and a little streak on her leg. So that was pretty funny. So it worked really fast. This is Jouer Moisturizing Lip Gloss. This is a really nice brand. They sell this at Nordstrom because when I was at a beauty event there once, they were there. And they have these click together. Oh yeah, so they have these click together palettes. And you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but the lip gloss would click in, slide in here. So, ooh, this is a pretty color. This might just try real quick. That's nice. I've never tried their glosses. I just own one of their lipsticks that I like a lot. Lovely. Bare Republic Natural Mineral Sunscreen. These people were really nice. They're just starting out and they're selling at Target, and they're like all paraben free, all natural sunscreen. So they were super duper nice, and this stuff smelled so good. Oh yeah, it smells really good. So this is the Dry Shampoo with Oat Milk Gentle Formula by Klorane. I have a ridiculous amount of dry shampoo now, I've decided. This is by Trestique. This is a line where all the stuff that they have, it clicks together magnetically. So this looks like a mini, yeah, their lipstick. So you take this off and there's your lipstick. Okay, this is not, okay, the big ones that they were demonstrating, there's another part that would go on the back end, and you could have a brush or swap it out for like a little blendy, almost a little tiny spongy thing. And then their claim to fame, other than I'm sure the product's nice, I don't know, I never tried this before, is that it clicks on. Oh, well, their sample doesn't. Well, the big ones do, and they've got big crayons like to do contouring with or use blusher, and like this would click if you had the real one, but apparently this is just for sample the product, not the packaging. Okay, and by IPSY, there's a very bright yellow nail polish. Yeah, I'm not wearing any nail polish right now because my nails are so bad right now, and I've never used their nail polish, but this is probably at least a couple coats, maybe 3 looking at this. I'll have to try and let you know. This is neat. This is Nani Cream Color Prevails. Is that not the coolest packaging? They had people in their booth doing nails, so you could sit down, they'd paint your nails and do whatever you wanted. But again, I was trying to make it to all the booths to experience everything and get free stuff, and I just didn't want to wait in line for, you know, half hour or more to get my nails painted. But I'm glad to be able to try this. Yay. Last item, City Color City Chic Lip Liner, and it looks like it's kind of a mauve-y color. So, oh wait, one more thing. Brow Power by IT Cosmetics. Oh, I'm psyched about that. I love trying new brow products for some reason. Wow, what a difference. This looks really good. If it does what it says in the picture, I will be stoked. So that was the day 2 bag. Now I'll show you what I got by going to the different booths, the vendors. You got this little, kind of almost like a bingo cardy thing, and you would pop out the little, you know, IT Cosmetics or Bare Republic or whatever you were at. In a few cases, they just, you know, were like, ah, whatever, because I went to it at the very end of the day. But you also had an app on your phone, and there was a redeem button, but it was kind of weird because if you redeemed there, you'd still have this. So a lot of booths, from what I understand, I never tried to use the app for that. I use the app all the time to find things, to see the schedules of when the YouTubers were going to be there. And Danielle's day was made because she got to meet Ingrid Nielsen, so that was pretty cool. But anyhow, sorry, I digress. But you know, they would X these out, or they would take your little square for all the different places. So that is how you would get your stuff. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. So Soho, what they did is they gave you a bag, and then you waited in one little line for a bag. That was really quick. And then they imprinted on here Generation Beauty 2015. So that's a wonderful keepsake. I think that's really neat. IT Cosmetics gave us a lipstick that's not out yet. It's It Girl, and it's a beautiful red color. And they also gave us a sample of their Bye Bye Under Eye, which I am a huge fan of, and their CC Cream. And I just got my first sample of their CC Cream, and I really liked it, so I'm excited to have another one. This is from City Color, and they gave us a lipstick. Although, I for some reason think this might have been in the bag. I feel like this might have fallen out of one of the bags, so I'm not quite sure. Ardell gave us lashes. Now, day 2, Danielle did not come with me. She wasn't feeling really great, so she went on a bus tour of the Stars homes with Steve so she could just sit, because she'd been on her feet all day and she wasn't feeling well, and obviously she got sick the night we got home, so she really wasn't feeling good. So I just went around with her little coupons and, you know, redeemed them and got her stuff for her. Now, Jouer was really generous. They gave us 2 lipsticks plus And you got to pick one color and then the other they just gave you. Plus this little really cute, what do they call this? A holiday party favor. So let me show you the colors of the lipsticks. These are really nice, and these are over $20 each because at Nordstrom, I was given one once at a Nordstrom beauty event, and I really liked it, and then I wanted to buy one, and I was like, how much are these? And they were, I think they're like $25. So that's a beautiful color. I'll wear that. So that's the color that I picked, the lighter pink. And then this is the color that they gave everyone, which is a really pretty, you know, kind of corally, orangey color. I've been dying to see what's in here. Oh my God, how cute. Oh my God, what is all this? Ha! That is hysterical. So it's one of those little party things. Oh wait, there's still something else in here. Oh, that's cute. It's like a little bookmark and it says, "You are beautiful just the way you are." Hopefully you can see that. There's also a little mini lip gloss, which I think is so adorable. Look at the tiny little wand. Actually, this will look good over that lipstick. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, and this is a little, it looks like a little necklace. This is so sweet. And then there's a little ring, and it's adjustable. There's a little ring, it's a heart. If you can see that in there. Here, I can take it out. And a hair tie, sparkling gold. That is really cute. I think that is just adorable. The other thing that they gave out was this. And let me show you. It's a little box. Whoops. They're talking about their subscription service that you sign up for it and they will deliver the flattering colors for you to your doorstep. So I guess they're subscription type of service now. When they were at Nordstrom, it seemed like they're selling their little, you know, click together palettes, but I guess now they are also subscription service. Or maybe I was worn, I didn't know it. So in here are 2 little packets for little foil packs of anti-aging moisturizing primer, anti-blemish matte primer, not primer. Another little lip gloss. This one's kind of a goldish color with kind of a hint of orange to it. Okay, I think this is a cheek tint. Huh, interesting. You know what? This looks like you could use it as lipstick or cheek tint because it looks good on my hand. And I think it would look good on my lips. Let's see what it says. Oh, it just says tint petal. So I think it should be for your cheeks. Oh my God, what is this? It's so tiny. Oh, it's a perfume oil. Look how little it is. So cute. I wonder if it smells good. Oh my gosh. Oh, it smells heavenly. It smells like flowers, like star jasmine. Oh my God, I love this. This smells so good. Okay, I'm in love with this. I would totally buy this. I love that. Nice. It's not often that you can get a floral perfume just dead on, but it smells like, you know when you walk outside on a hot day and the star jasmine is blooming, you're like, oh my God, that smell is so good. That's what I smell like right now. I'm psyched. Oh, Proactive. Okay, they did the coolest thing. You went to their booth and you waited in line. You wait in line at all these booths. And they had this game. You pushed a button and then there was like a big electronic, like Wheel of Fortune thing, I guess, right? So it's on a big screen and then you pushed it and then it would like go blip, 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 blip and finally stop on something. And so I won the Proactive Deep Cleansing Brush. So that's really cool. And somebody told me that they usually come with stuff, you know, so you can't just buy it alone, but they said that the least expensive one was like $50. So that was awesome. And then with that, with whatever you won, everybody got an emergency blemish relief and a cleansing body bar. And this body bar is 2.7 ounces and this is 0.33 ounces. But then if you went and took a picture inside of, they had this little trailer, I mean like it was a trailer photo booth. It was super cute and had this really comfy little chair thing to sit on. And you know what? I took the picture with these two girls that I met, and then we didn't actually print it out because they didn't have the printer going, and the emailing and Facebooking just was taking too long because there was like 20 minutes left of the whole show on Sunday. So we left. But they did give you, because you went in and took a picture, an eye brightening serum. Oh my God, Smashbox. Smashbox was incredible. We went there first because I had read what they were doing. I wanted to make sure we did it. So you went there and they would touch up your makeup or do full face, whatever you wanted. We had some makeup on, so they just touched it up. Then you could take a selfie. They had like those ring lights, so you had the nice lighting. And then they had a photo booth, and we took totally fun photo booth pictures. I will try to insert one into the video so you can see it. And then they had a professional photographer. The one, if you watch Jen Love Reviews for the event section, I had given the info where they had this professional photographer who was going to Sephora's and Nordstrom's and all over the place, and you could get your makeup done by Smashbox, and then for a $75 purchase, they would take your picture and send you home with a CD of photos. So then he took the pictures. The only thing about that was when we got the CD and looked at them on the computer in the hotel room, it was so much lighting. We were so washed out. We looked so white, and not in a flattering way. I mean, we just looked just like pasty pale. You know, they were neat, but neither of us liked how we looked in those. So it was fun to do, though. It was, you know, kind of neat. We took one together and then took them separately, but I wish that we had, you know, they turned out a little nicer. So then they had Donald Robertson, the artist, who's collaborating with them on a bunch of their packaging and different stuff. And he took a Smashbox bag, and then he used different colors of duct tape to do this, and then he made a little pair of lips out of it and signed it. And then inside your bag was 2 full size of their gel eyeliners. Now these look like the Benefit, their real push-up liner. So they have that same, you know, the tip, and then you click it up, and then it, you know, comes out and you kind of drag it, and it's kind of thicker, kind of thick gel. So I haven't tried these yet, but we got kind of this dark slate gray and a brown, and we each got that. So I'm assuming every single person got the same 2 colors because Denny and I both did. So there's a brown. But I kind of, so these are $24 each. So this is $48 right here. But the thing is that I hated the Benefit push-up liner. At first I thought, oh, this is great, but it was just kind of hard and cakey, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to apply. It took too long, so I ended up returning mine. But anyhow, hopefully these will be better. I love Smashbox, so I've got my fingers crossed I like this. I have so much stuff to review now, my God. The first day Tarte was giving out the Maracula oil. I think I just said that wrong, but I'm so tired. The deluxe sample. I have one of those once I got it in a new beauty test tube, and it's really nice. It's a roll-on oil, and or is it Maracula oil? I think it's Maracula. But anyhow, and it's really nice stuff. And I was so bummed because like, oh, we ran out. We're not getting any more. And I was like, oh man, so you're gonna have no giveaways, and you ran out in the first hour. But I was like, whatever. But the next day, I went by there because they were selling stuff. Not many people were actually selling items, you know, but they were, and some good discounts. I have to tell you about that. That might have to be another video because this is getting kind of long, I think. But they gave us a full size eye stick. Well, what do they call these? Hold on, they've got a better name for this. Smolder Eyes Amazonian Clay Waterproof Liner. So this has a little buffer thingy, so you know, you draw your little line, and then you can buff, you know, and you can use it as shadow or just liner or whatever, and it's waterproof. Most of their stuff is because of the Amazonian clay. So I'm totally psyched about this. And it looks like it's what color is this? It looks like a navy color, but let's see what they call it. They call it navy. Well, you know, in case there's a special name and they had a couple shades of navy, I don't know. I've never used this product before, so see how that goes. All right. Too Faced was giving out full size of Born This Way foundation. This is $39, and Danielle and I each got one. And they color matched you. I have to say they were very efficient, very organized. You just walked up, they did it. Well, I mean, you waited in line, but still, I waited in line for like 15 minutes. I never even got the Bare Minerals foundation. They were giving out full size one that's not out yet, and I really wanted it, but the line, they kept closing the line, they reopened it, I kept missing it, and finally was gonna go get in that line with this really nice girl, Carmen, that I'd met, and we were in the line that waits for the line to open, and they came and said, oh, we're not gonna have enough time to get everyone through, so I'm sorry, we're stopping. It was like such a bummer because it was like 2 hours before the venue closed. So I was like, why don't they just like hand them out to everyone who didn't get one? They're like, well, you know, because we have to color match you. And I'm like, oh, come on, I know my color. I'm not pink. I know about what shade I'd be. I could probably look at any foundation and get one, and if I was off, it would be, if it was too dark, I'd wear it in summer. If it was a light, I wear it in winter. I mean, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a bummer, but I guess I shouldn't complain. I made out like a bandit, but that would have been nice. But look at this, and I did use this today, and I really like it. Okay, I gotta hurry up. I'm running out of battery. Oscar Blondie gave us mousse, and thank God they did, because they, I forgot my shampoo and all my products for my face. China Glaze gave us nail polish, and so did Pacifica. And this is a City Color lip liner. And Chella gave out highlighter sticks. And oh my gosh, I think I've finally finished. Oh, Cargo. Cargo's the one where you wrote on the guys. That was it. Cargo, if I didn't say that before. I'm starting to get this, I'll be a blur. And I even ended up with some coconut oil, because the Coco Vita people, if you tagged them on Instagram, gave you a free big old thing of coconut oil. And for the first time, I tried to remove my eye makeup with it last night, and it worked. Huh? So this is the whole big old bag of what I came home with. It is just stuffed. Can you believe this? I think that there has got to be, between the $200 worth of bags, I think there's at least another $200 to $300 of other makeup that I got from the booths. So I think that for my $80 ticket, I ended up with between $400 and $500 worth of items here. So totally yay, Generation Beauty, woohoo! Plus it was super duper fun. I'm totally running out of battery right now because I forgot to charge this. So if you have any questions, let me know below, and I hope you have a great day or evening wherever you are.